a stunning yellow vase, sets the theme for the 2013 Asian Art Week at Christie's, New York.
This is a really wonderful piece. It's one of only two known. And this piece comes from the Springfield Art Museum.
Michael Bess is the co-head of the Chinese Ceramics and Works of Art department. He talks about its unique qualities.
This vase dates to the Qianlong period, and we know this because on the base of it, it's inscribed with the mark of the Qianlong Emperor in seal script. This one just shows a very rare combination of yellow glaze, which of course yellow is the color of the imperial color, but it's combined here with underglazed blue cobalt decoration. So a very rare combination, probably very difficult to achieve since it wasn't utilized very often. But they further decorated the yellow glazed area with incised designs of dragons. So you have a front-faced dragon kind of confronting this flaming pearl right here. And over here is a side-facing dragon striding and looking up at the flaming pearl.
The vase is expected to fetch more than its estimated value of $500,000. It is part of the fine Chinese Ceramics and Works of Art collection on offer during the Spring Asian Art Week.
We have 4 sales and 5 catalogs. So we have you walked by through the lobby gallery, the Lazadro collection of finely carved jades and works of art. Then we'll be moving into our private owner, single owner sale of snuff bottles, the Schoenfeld collection, and then we have our parts 1 and 2 of Chinese works of art.
This bronze wine container is also expected to be popular with buyers.
Bronze vessel, which is called a Fang Yi. It dates to the late Shang Dynasty, 12th, 11th century BC. This was one of the vessel shapes that was used by the aristocracy in worship to the ancestors, so they would make offerings of food and wine. And this is a wine vessel to contain wine. And it dates to the period when the Shang capital was in Anyang, and it's considered like the high point of Shang casting.
Bronze was the most precious metal of the period.
Bronze was a commodity of the elite, the royalty, that would use them for ritual sacrifices.
The vessel is estimated to fetch between $800,000 and $1.2 million. Bass says this is a reasonable price.
You know, this is one of the elite vessel shapes, so the proportions of the pieces are just very, very elegant, very strong. It has beautiful size, a very interesting shape, very fine casting with these mysterious masks on there. You can see this mask with the 2 eyes, the horns. It's like the upper jaw and then the horns of that mask. And it's perhaps it's called a Tiao Tian mask, which is thought to ward off evil.
Another highlight is this glass vase.
It's really an exceptionally rare vase. We know that this vase dates to the Qianlong period because it's inscribed on the base with the mark of the Qianlong Emperor.
It shows what top artisans could do during that period.
So this piece was made at the Imperial Glass Works, and it shows a very difficult technique of creating such a piece. You would have to blow the vase, and then you would have to apply colors in located areas and then carve around it to produce this design in a cameo-like effect. And so very difficult, very, you couldn't make any mistakes with this kind of material.
Bass explains the significance in the use of motifs.
This piece is carved with archaistic dragons and scrolling dragons along here. And again, archaistic designs herald the past, and the Qing emperors would kind of refer to such pieces to kind of legitimize their association with ruling China, because they were actually Manchurian and not Han Chinese. So you see a lot of archaistic decoration at this time.
The sale also includes Chinese jade pieces and a collection of Qing Dynasty snuff bottles. Christie's is the world's leading art business, with total sales in 2011 amounting to almost $6 billion.